tail of knife. I'm gonna start with Akira because he's the one with the most wins so far in these two.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let's get it started. So Akira's starting at the rocket launcher. Tostrum will get his heavy right away and pressure Mega as well. Akira does get a light, so he's back to almost full stack with Mega. It's gonna be a fight here, potentially at heavy. The spit is pulled, and Akira will back off and will not fight Tostrum on the spit. He still has his fire available. And it seems like he's positioning himself for heavy. Well, that fire had potential on the corridor, but Tostrum dodges it. Tostrum should get the Mega as well. Akira tried to apply pressure but couldn't. So both players now have overstack on both health and armor. Which is interesting that there wasn't a huge engagement yet. And now both players trying to find a perfect position to have their first fight. Akira on the rocket launcher area. Tostrum moves in, tries to go in with the acid. The acid doesn't do much, and Akira's rockets do some damage. But nothing Tostrum can't handle. Akira misses the rail, that's a bit unfortunate as it will allow Tostrum to get his Mega uncontested, but that's a great rail. Oh, and Akira trying to set a trap here at the railgun area, but yeah, Tostrum doesn't fall for it. Tostrum now on the railgun area. Will try to get some resources for himself. Akira holding on to the upper ground, that's a good rail. And Tostrum will not charge in anymore, and so far Akira has the damage upper hand, but Tostrum doing a good job of staying clear of a full-on fight for the time being. Yeah, the players keep trading items, Tostrum really dominating Mega health, and Akira dominating heavy. So far Akira without his overstack, so that's that should sway things in an engagement, and Tostrum trying to make his presence known at heavy, and that's good tribal damage. Akira will heal up on the heavy, so I'd say he's good. Almost at full heavy stack. Tostrum at full health stack. Well, that rocket is annoying, and the fire connects only with the fireballs. Doesn't connect with the damage over time. Oh, now Akira missing a few rails, those would have been a huge help in the fight. Now we see a big rocket landing and the rail as well, so now Tostrum is with the tail between his legs, has to escape. Escapes through the rocket launcher, and that wins Akira the Mega. Oh, Tostrum is not on the heavy. Akira will be getting both items, so now that's a stacked Death Knight. Tostrum gets a light armor, drops down, tries to go for a weird engagement. That engagement doesn't happen, goes up the jump pad, but Akira gets caught with a railgun, hits it, so Tostrum can't push this one. Yeah, now Akira preparing himself for Mega. Does a good job holding the upper ground, nothing much Tostrum can do to challenge it, so he just leaves it be. Will try to get heavy. Oh, does a little bit of a movement trick and gets heavy anyway. Doesn't hit too much damage though, so Akira still has a ton of armor overstack. Now Akira will be wanting to go in for the kill. Oh, those are good rockets from Tostrum, pushing Akira away. Oh, and Tostrum being ever so elusive. There's nothing much Akira can do, and Akira goes for the heavy first. That could be Tostrum's way into this one. Tostrum is on the light armor below LG. Oh, goes in for the Mega now. Oh no, Akira can't connect any shots. Not even the rockets through the grates from below. And that means that Tostrum now has a large stack, and we're back at square one where players were trading items. 4 minutes, still no frags, but the game has been a lot about position and who can get a good first engagement. And so far, both players have been positionally sound enough where nobody has had the advantage. As both players prepare for the Mega, and Tostrum steals both items. Akira now in a world of trouble. He still has a lot of stack, but nothing compared to Tostrum. Oh, Tostrum plays out a trap, but eats it direct. Akira doesn't have enough stack, doesn't have the fire as well. And Tostrum just now got the acid. Oh, tostrum lays down the acid. Akira misses the rail. Tostrum is railable. Now as both players are trying to prepare for the items, tostrum goes for the middle area. Doesn't even challenge heavy. Will try to pick up Mega for himself. Oh, Akira with a good rocket jump. Misses the fire. Oh no. Mega's still waiting for him. And that's a stacked Death Knight that's going to be looking to get a frag. Tostrum though escaped to the nail gun area. Tries to go for the LG. Good rockets. Does a good move to fake his opponent out at Tribals. Now he's incredibly low. Cannot really show his face anywhere, but Akira loses position on heavy. Tostrum might get heavy if he's fast enough. He isn't, so the heavy will go to his way. But Tostrum still doesn't give up a frag. And at this point, giving up a frag might mean defeat. Akira, again on the center of the map, tries to find Tostrum, hits with one LG cell. Oh, forces Tostrum to escape, and Tostrum on the upper level, Akira can't get to him, so he's gonna try to find a new position. Oh, he catches him on the teleport by Mega, but Tostrum finds a way to escape. Akira charges in through the spit, so that's a lot of damage, and a lot of LG from Tostrum, and the rail, and Tostrum gets first frag. Tostrum with first frag goes in for Mega. That's a well-stacked Sorlag right now. Oh, the rockets don't really connect, but that's a good rail. Oh, the rockets though, they don't connect. This can be a frag for Akira in a situation where you'd expect Tostrum to get it. This will absolutely change everything, and all of a sudden we have 2 frags on the board. So yeah, fantastic stuff right now from both players. Tostrum gets heavy, might get Mega as well, as Akira is at LG room, stacking up. Takes one step on the acid, nothing too worrisome. Good job by Tostrum now to apply pressure, doesn't. Akira has nowhere to escape to. Good fire, and Tostrum closes in and finishes this frag off. Tries to apply pressure on the rocket launcher, but doesn't have enough stack to do anything too useful. Well, this should be another frag for Akira, and it is, but Akira on 73 health, 15 armor, doesn't have too much to work with. Tostrum pushes in, the spit comes out, but yeah, nothing Akira can really do. Tostrum now with heavy as well as a natural overstack as he spawned. So Tostrum will want an engagement. That's good acid. Yeah, the rockets will seal the deal, and Tostrum is up by 1. Now he has enough stack to apply pressure at spawn. Oh, and that could be even the frag. It's not, but Akira is extremely low. Oh, the rail misses. Oh, and Tostrum will go for his Mega, but Akira is so extremely low. Oh, gets Mega. Steals Mega from under Tostrum's nose. Tostrum gets heavy. Still doesn't have a lot of health left, especially not after that rocket. Oh, gets his light armor and will be getting a bubble. One of the 25s, and he has the spit all ready to go, while Akira still a few seconds until the fire comes on. Oh, that's a good acid, and that's another frag for Tostrum, and forcing the spawn at rail! Misses the rail! That could have been key. Tostrum will be getting Mega, and no, Tostrum will get heavy, and Akira will be getting Mega. Now Akira has to push in. That's a good fire. Tostrum has something behind him to heal up. Tostrum goes in for the kill, can't. 35 HP on Akira still, and 1 frag until he ties this match. Great restacking here at the rail room. He sees Tostrum, doesn't want to rail him too much. Those are good rockets from Tostrum. Akira can't connect his until he hits it direct. But Akira must escape now. If he gives up a frag, then it's over for sure. Tostrum moves in. That's a good acid, and he collects another frag. 2 frag game. Beautiful rockets, but Akira with the LG collects this one. 7 HP left. He has to be so careful. Flees the rail room. Nothing much Tostrum can do right now. He can just waste time. So Tostrum at Mega will be getting his item. Oh, and flees immediately. Goes for heavy. That's a well-stacked Tostrum. He can take any fight. Oh no, Akira just misses him. He was at that mid-level. Yeah, 10 seconds. So Akira must be quick. Oh, he can't find Tostrum. Tostrum now on the upper level. Akira only has 2 seconds left. He goes in with the fire, and the fire doesn't end it. And Tostrum takes map 1. Brilliant match. 22 light armors for Tostrum. And a little bit more control at the end, but overall it was a brilliant match. So yeah, Tostrum getting map number 1. Yeah, so as we get into map number 2, should be Corrupted Keep. Skill Bearer for Tostrum and Ranger for Akira. Yeah, so this is gonna be quite interesting. Yeah, so the players are ready. We are ready. Let's go. If Tostrum wins, takes the series, all 3 maps are gonna get played anyway. So there are points to be had. Each player wins a point for playing the game, playing the series. But of course, players want all the points. Yes, Brune, you can. Just send me the Crinder link, please, so that I can comment on it before the match. If you would be so kind. So it looks like we have a problem. So apparently Tenzolin crashed. Oh, you think he'll be right back? Alright. Oh, we got a Tostrum fan. Let's go. Alright, looks like Tenzolin's back, so we're gonna jump right back into the action. Alright, the players are creating the server. We're jumping into the game. Chat is 100% on tostrum with the 10 points. I hope the odds are in your favor, mate. I really do. Yeah, and yeah, let's jump in. Yeah, we're all ready for the action. Launching server. Yeah, so tostrum up 1-0. Yeah, a win will win him the series, so we will be getting most points. But all 3 maps are gonna get played. All 3 maps are valuable. They all matter in the end in the standings. So even if tostrum wins this map, there's something in there for Akira to win as well. But of course, Akira will be wanting to win this map as there are still points in play. And so we'll start with Akira. This is the one who has to come back in the series. As he starts in the nail room, we'll go towards Mega. The tostrum goes to Mega as well, realizes what Akira did and goes to Heavy. Oh, and he picks up the shotgun and goes to the lower area. Oh, Akira can't find him. There might be an engagement at Bones, there wasn't. There's gonna be one at nail room, and tostrum is Houdini. He's an escape artist. Doesn't want to fight, so just runs away. Oh, there's gonna be a fight in BC. Oh, the bull rush doesn't hit. Akira keeps all of his stack intact. The tostrum loses a bunch of it. Now Akira trying to go for the Heavy, trying to cut tostrum off, but tostrum just steals Mega away. Yeah, and we're back to square one. Tostrum gets a light armor, some very good LG, and starting machine gun as well. Oh, what a direct rocket! Tostrum doesn't have any armor anymore. Now he's gonna circle back, finds the armor at nail room. Oh, now will try to flee off the Mega, doesn't want to engage with Akira at the moment. Both items in almost perfect sync at the moment, I think 1 second delay. Yeah, and back at square zero with tostrum now being almost full on armor. Akira is aware, so he's trying to defend the armor. Misses the LG and another bull rush that misses. Akira keeps all of his stack intact even though he had a bull rush onto him. Oh, that's some good damage from Akira though. Again, tostrum doesn't have much in the way of stack, goes in for the armor, realizes where Akira is and flees for Mega. Tostrum doesn't have the armor at Red Room. The armor at Bones will be spawning quite soon. So that's what Akira is defending. Oh, decent rocket from tostrum removes all of the stack armor from Akira, but that's a good orb, and Akira gets frag 1. And tostrum is it's a lot of work to take away Akira's control now. Because the items are split, Akira can just choose the opposite item to tostrum's. Yeah, and we're back at the position of shared control, or it's gonna be quite difficult to get another frag quickly. Tostrum tries to move in. Not a great engagement, so it just escapes. Good protection there from Akira. Tostrum though stays clear of the rockets. Oh, but his rockets miss as well. Tostrum now will circle back to light armors and will get Mega. And Akira will get his heavy. Both players at about the same stack with the extra 25 on the skill bearer as per being a heavy. Now this engagement could be crucial for setting up the control for the next few minutes. Oh, and Tostrum, being an escape artist, doesn't show his face. Another missed bull rush, but this time he delivered a nasty direct onto Akira. Akira though will be getting heavy, so he's back at full strength, as well as Tostrum getting his Mega. So both players back at where they were before that last engagement. Good damage with a heavy machine gun from Akira. Removes a bunch of Tostrum's armor. Now Tostrum has to find a way to equal the playing field. Plasma, a decent way, not the best way this time. Doesn't take too much plasma. And another missed bull rush from Tostrum. Akira just reading the bull rush like a book. That's good LG from Akira. No bull rush for Tostrum, and that's another frag. Oh, Akira defending the light armors now. Holding on to the center ground, doesn't want Tostrum to get any weapons. Oh, Tostrum doesn't even have much armor anymore. Oh, but Tostrum will be making his way to mail room. Again, Akira defending heavy. With his life potentially if Tostrum makes his way back. He doesn't. Oh, goes in for the armor. Does a bull rush, misses again! Akira saving the orb for when he needs it the most. Doesn't have any LG, so he might want to get some of those. Now opts to defend the upper level from Tostrum. Good fakes from the scale bearer. Using that movement to full effect. Yeah, now Tostrum trying to deliver some rockets, trying to open up a play for the bull rush, but Akira already with the orb. Good LG again from Akira. Tostrum no longer has any overstack in any of them, either health or armor. So tries to flee, tries to find an escape route, manages to. It's a little bit too fast for Akira, who is now relegated to the heavy side. Tostrum makes his way to the heavy. There's a bull rush, only 27 health for Akira. That's enough to get a third frag. Oh, Tostrum now a little bit dangerous with the plasma, doesn't get the killing blow. And Akira now doesn't even have rockets. Might find some at the lower level of the rail room. Nailed it. Oh, good defensive rocket scares Tostrum away. Now the items with a bit of a split will favor someone who's in control. It looks like it's gonna be Tostrum. Now, oh, he jumps into Akira's LG. Akira a little bit early on the armor, but Tostrum will be going for his Mega. Doesn't pick up the light because it's not there. We'll go towards the double bubble, and now the heavy's up. Now Akira can claim it. Now he has the armor lead. Oh, bad bull rush from Tostrum. And that's it's gonna be another minor setback for him, but one that might prove to be too much on the next engagement. Not so great LG from Akira this time, but good enough to scare Tostrum away. And Akira wins himself a Mega for what seems to be the first time in the map since the first item exchange. Good LG from Akira this time. Tostrum solo. Great damage from Akira from the lower level. Tostrum finds the double bubble and might be able to find some armor scattered around the map. Yeah, defended by Akira this time. Akira makes his way to the nail room. Good fakes from Tostrum, gets some armor, goes in with a bull rush. Oh, great fake, gets the other armor. But in the meantime, Akira gets Mega.
Stopwatch.
now heavy. That's a stacked ranger. That's a ranger that tostrum doesn't want to mess with. So it's getting a bit frustrating for tostrum. You want to get frags, but they're so out of control that there's nothing really you can do. Well, tostrum though gets heavy, gets a mega, but gets hit with 100 damage rocket anyway right after. Oh, now tostrum's so low. Hangs around anyway, trying to steal the heavy, trying to do something, but doesn't connect with the damage. Oh, there's a bull rush, but again the orb from Akira. Now tostrum is low. Akira goes in with a shotgun. Can't find tostrum just yet. Tostrum will be escaping towards the center of the map. Will be falling towards heavy. Mega's up. Oh, looks like tostrum's gonna get it. And oh no! The shotgun seals the deal. But heavy is gonna be up in a few seconds. Tostrum might be able to get it. And if he wants to come into this map, this is now. Jumps in with shotgun. Shotgun is proven to be successful for Akira, but that's a lot of LG. And that's another frag. 6 frags up with a minute 20. Not looking favorable for Akira. Not looking favorable for tostrum. Looking great for Akira. Yeah, Akira giving Mega up, trying to take heavy away. tostrum might make his way in time. He does. Just as the Mega gets picked up and another orb dodged the bull rush. And a good LG from Akira, but for now, might want to keep tostrum low. Tostrum, though, makes his way aggressively. Now forced to escape with just 35 seconds to go. And looks like Akira will be collecting map 2 for the time being.
Stopwatch.
Oh, that rocket almost hits tostrum. Yeah, tostrum relegated to dealing damage from afar, and Akira just collecting both items. Yeah, 25 seconds and nothing really tostrum can do. That bull rush failing again. Oh, but tostrum bombs Akira. The LG not long enough to deal the damage he wants, but the orb finishes the job. Akira is a bit low though. Tostrum makes his way in. The LG is good from Akira. And tostrum gets on the board, but with 3 seconds left, not much he could have done. So, great map for Akira. Yeah, the series is tied. Great, great patient play with Ranger on Corrupted Keep, waiting for the right time to strike. Yeah, and not really a tough matchup. Exactly what he needed. tostrum couldn't find any solutions. His bull rush didn't seem to work. So that's unfortunate. But next up we have Molten Falls. Molten Falls, we got Visor for Akira, Anarchy for tostrum. Yeah, so as usual, with these matchups, tostrum might be playing defensive, and Visor will be using his piercing sight to wait for the right opportunity to strike. So it looks like this time we don't have any problems. The players seem to be ready. Yeah, so we're gonna go. So this map will be for the series. it's not really a case of a winner gets all, but yeah, it's still a match they will be wanting to win. So going back to the league table, so Akira at 2-0 will be wanting to maintain his clean record. He has 1 point for playing, and will be getting the point for the map. For the map win, so you'll be sitting at 9 points as it stands, and tostrum will be sitting at 2 points. Which puts him at 6th, tied with Mav. Well, looks like I'm getting a bit of my face again. Now looks like we're jumping right into the action again. It's gonna be map number 3. Tostrum, Akira, they're tied. We're gonna have Anarchy versus Visor on Molten Falls. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a tight contest. Anarchy, of course, with that CPM movement, can go around corners much faster. Visor very fast on a straight line. His ability allows him to see his opponent through walls, and Anarchy's ability allows him to heal up for 50 health, even getting some health overstack, granting him some speed boost too. So it'll be an exciting match, we hope. And we're jumping right in there for the German QC Cup League 2 third map.
Prepare to fight.
Alright, let's go. Looks like the players have been warming up. So let's start with Tostrum, lost the last map.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Again, Tostrum spawning on shotgun. Uses inject immediately. Akira also delays his mega. Goes for the light armor first. Yeah, so now Tostrum with all weapons he could have. Tostrum can spot Akira. Akira doesn't have the railgun yet, but he can still get value from the piercing sight. There could be a fight here. Akira with that play wins himself the railgun. Almost right in. Tostrum though escapes. Tries to get an angle. The angle isn't there for him to take, but that grants him a rocket launcher. And Akira might be hoping that Tostrum didn't delay heavy. Yeah, Akira gets his heavy, and yeah, we don't yet have a major split on the items. So Akira makes his way towards Tostrum. That's a small damage exchange. Looks like that will be a big fight here by the rocket launcher. The light armor goes in the way of Akira. That could be huge, as that little stacks could prove to be the difference. Oh, enough rocket from Tostrum. Now he has to escape. 52 health. Akira will be trying to make his way through. Oh, Tostrum with a good move avoids Akira. Gets Mega. Doesn't have any armor though. The armor by railgun should be available. Oh, and he misses the rail as well, but warns Akira where he is. Akira with a piercing sight available, just been used, and he will know where Tostrum is. Oh, makes his way to Tostrum. Tostrum though defends his ground very well. Makes his way to Heavy as well. Now holding the upper ground. Oh, Akira behind him. He thought Akira was gonna show up at the teleporter, but he shows up from LG. There's his Mega waiting for him, so he should be in a good spot. Oh no, misses fumbles the movement just slightly, but able to escape anyway. So the Akira just shows up, meaning that he can't take that light armor safely. So he'll escape to the center of the map for the time being, and now that things are in the clear, gets his light armor and vacates the area. So Akira just acquired the heavy, so will be getting the mega again uncontested. Both players on this position of shared control. Nobody really wants to give the other player the chance to get a good amount of stack. And if you're tostrum, being a light champion, really don't want to give any advantages to your opponent whatsoever. Oh, but the rockets from Akira are quite good. Oh, and tostrum forced to escape. Akira though uses the piercing sight. Can't get any good value out of it, as the only thing he does is chase tostrum away. Yeah, but tostrum now gets the mega, gets the light. Oh, good rail from Akira to open things up. Might go for the second one. Lurks around the area. Tostrum trying to escape to the lower ground. Akira can't find an angle though. Good rocket jump to escape. He's railable now. Yeah, not anymore after picking up the light armor, so that's a bold move that probably saved him. Tries to deal damage at heavy, but Akira smartly uses piercing sight, knows where his opponent's gonna come from. Oh, tostrum can't pick this mega safely. Oh, great rail from Akira. Tostrum though, still with a decent stack for Anarchy. Still has his pocket mega. And again, tostrum will be wanting to avoid Akira for the time being, but he bumps right into him, misses the rail. Both players miss the rails. Akira trying to protect the railgun area, now moves on to the heavy, but heavy is a bunch of seconds away. Mega ready to be picked up. Tostrum trying to delay it. It's not really a delay when you're just putting it closer to your opponent's item. And Akira delaying heavy as well, maybe unaware of what could happen. Oh, tostrum tries to move in. Akira now realizes tostrum's position, moves in, collects his heavy. And now there's a significant split in between the items, which means that Akira might want to make a play for mega. Oh, tostrum having to play defensive now. Knows where Akira is, can't find an angle. Oh, good rail, misses unfortunately. So he's forced to concede mega, but Akira might not have the time to pick mega and heavy. Just picks up his mega. Yeah, and heavy sitting right there for tostrum. Akira almost has an angle, but not quite. Misses his rail unfortunately, misses another rail. Oh, and another one! Now tostrum with a huge stack after popping in the pocket mega. Oh, that potential to be good tri-bolt, unfortunately it misses. Oh, now we see an engagement. Akira feels comfortable on it. Now that's good tri-bolt. We'll make a dent to Akira's stack. Tostrum still with overstack on both health and armor. There's a good fight here, and now Akira leaves the mega up. Doesn't want to give any armor towards Anarchy. Yeah, now tostrum will be getting that mega safely. Oh, but Akira with some good old Jefffoot jump pad. Tostrum, all of his armor gone. Doesn't have the pocket mega yet. Can't pick up the armor. Oh no, but Akira can't seem to find him. Tracks him down towards heavy, and yeah, now tostrum will even be getting heavy potentially. Oh, that was a good move by tostrum. The heavy's still up. Oh, that's a good rocket. That will certainly do a number on Akira's stack, but now he's the one who's railable. Yeah, forced into a little bit of a tough situation, but pocket mega solves the issue. Yeah, tostrum now circling around the map, trying to find some stack. Will be wanting to apply pressure on heavy. That's a decent rocket, it deals a little bit of damage, just a little bit extra armor that Akira will have to play with. Oh, that LG, not great. Oh, that's a good piercing sight from Akira. That's good LG damage. Misses the rail, oh no! Oh, now Akira, oh, tostrum fakes his way through the teleport. And now Akira completely lost, doesn't know where tostrum is. And tostrum might be tempted. No, he's not tempted. Will not be making his way towards heavy. Lets Akira take it and can't deal any damage. Throws some Tribolt in, which ultimately doesn't do much for him. Yeah, there isn't even a light to be had at the railgun room. Now there's gonna be a big fight!
Sit up, baby.
Akira with a huge amount of stack. Tostrum can't pick up the light armor, now he does. Akira loses all of his overstack, will position himself towards Mega. Tostrum will be trying to find an angle, finds it, but at what cost is railable. Yeah, but there's a heavy waiting for him. Now Akira full on Mega overstack. Goes silent for the time being. Yeah, but in the meantime, Tostrum collecting those time shards, getting his pocket Mega, getting ready for the next fight. Oh, the rocket, not the greatest choice of weapon for that situation. Oh, but now it is! Oh no! And Tostrum suicides! How unfortunate is that? With just a minute and 10 seconds to be played, all of that work for nothing. Now forced to push in like a madman. But Akira has a ton of stack.
1 minute warning.
Oh, that rocket could have done something. Unfortunately for Tostrum, it doesn't. But Tostrum does end up with Mega, does end up with both light armors. It was not in a bad position. Misses the rail though. Oh, doesn't want to commit to the LG fight. Heavy still up and Akira not at all close to it. So Tostrum, yeah, I think he'll pick it up. Yeah, Mega just about to spawn. Tostrum might be able to get full control. 25 seconds. Bad rocket jump. He goes in. He's gonna bump into Akira. Akira will try to escape. Not good enough rockets though. They are. Both players so low and Akira hits the rail! Akira hits the rail, the series goes towards Akira. A huge fight at the end.
You win.
What a map that started slow and took off. Unfortunately for Tostrum, 0 for 16 rails kinda tells you the whole story. Didn't use rail much, and when he did it failed, and it showed. Akira was never softened up enough for a good engagement. So yeah, that's gonna be it for our first